Family, did I ever tell you about the time that this guy used me? Let me tell you the story. I was in my mid to late 20s, and I was getting ready to participate in this pageant, the Plus USA pageant, and it was taking place in Chicago, right? So there was a guy there, and at the time I was living in Erie, Pennsylvania. I hate that place, but anyway. Um, and so he would come over, and I had a feeling that he was a user. He was extremely handsome, but like a lot of guys, he didn't have his own vehicle. He was just a user, right? And so I was like, listen, I'm going to Chicago for this pageant. Can you ride with me? I didn't want to go by myself. And I told him I was also bringing another friend. Let's just call her S, okay? And so he knew of S. And matter of fact, he really liked her because she was, I was at the time 100 pounds bigger than I am today. And she was very petite and everything. And so he liked her, right? So cool. We all driving to Chicago together for my pageant, right? And so he had family there as well. So I was like, listen, me and S are going to be staying at the hotel where the pageant and all the women participating are staying. He was staying with his cousin. Okay, cool. So the pageant takes place 2 days later. Everything's fine, great. I did not place. However, it was a great experience and I got a lot of exposure. So when we went after the pageant to go pick him up from his cousin's house, I get to his cousin's house and his cousin opens the door. Very handsome gentleman, maybe in his 30s, late 30s. And again, this was years ago. And so he opens the door and I said, hi, I'm Angela. And the cousin looks at me and says, oh my God, you're beautiful. He says, this asshole said that you were fat and you were, and he painted a picture like you were this horrible looking woman. He said, you're beautiful. And it just devastated me. It hurt me so bad because I'm thinking, I knew all along, like I said, this guy really wasn't into me. But then to go and lie and talk shit about me to your cousin. And his cousin, he was such a gentleman. He was like, you know what, Angela, listen, you're driving back to Erie. He said, let me give you some money, for gas. He said, I apologize again that my cousin is an asshole and everything. And just take this money and go on, and get you some gas and some food for you all as you travel back. And I remember driving back the whole time feeling so depleted, because I had felt so beautiful from participating in that pageant because it celebrated plus size women. And then to get back and pick him up and hear his cousin say, my God, you're beautiful. He was like, you're not even as big. He was like, what the hell is this guy? And he even got on his cousin, was like, man, you need to stop your bullshit, So long story short is, a lot of times when you know that someone's using you, just cut them off. Don't fuck with them. And I'm sorry, some of y'all don't like my language. I don't care. I'm 54. I'm going to talk whatever's on my heart, okay? Things from the heart touch the heart. If you can't handle the truth, keep it moving. But so many times we stay around people and we let people be in our orbit that really don't give a damn about us and talk a lot of shit about us. And deep down inside, they are just pulling energy, negative energy onto you. And so again, just like I learned that lesson, I was feeling so high and elated. And then just like that, the air was taken out of me. But again, after I got his ass back to Erie, I never see him again. And I got the fuck out of Erie. All right. Love y'all. Bye.